Oh, excuse me. Whoa! Jeez! Daggum! Watch where you're going. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Cow Farm Chronicles here in Farming Simulator 22. Today is the beginning of Year 2 out on the farm, so we're getting back to field prep and planting. But I might be starting to regret making such a huge field. If you enjoy this video, let me know by leaving a like and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, good morning everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to October here out on the cow farm, and it is the beginning of Year 2. Really exciting. Year 1 was a whole lot of work for sure. And Year 2 is pretty much going to be the same. Quick little recap of Year 1. We now have, I think, 140 cows. This one has 80, the other one has 60, so I think that's 140. We got a huge field made, so that's going to be making all of our straw. We made that by combining 4 fields into one giant field. We harvested a bunch of corn chaff, made that into silage. Expanded this field, made it bigger. We're going to be expanding it again later on into the season. Really, the focus on today's episode is going to be this gigantic field that we made a little bit ago. This is 4 fields that I made into one, and this is going to be primarily focused on straw production. So all we're going to be growing is like wheat and barley pretty much. Maybe some oats, who knows. But it's not fertilized at all. It doesn't have any lime, and it needs to be rolled. I don't think we're going to be doing any of the liming on this field. That's going to be really expensive, and I think that can wait till probably the next growing season. We got a whole bunch of manure. This is what we will be working with today. We got 134,000 liters of solid manure in this extension, and I think over in that far one there's just 1,000 liters, because I'm pretty sure most of the manure from both cow barns is going into this one. These guys are maxed out, sitting at 100,000 liters of slurry. And I think the other pen is sitting at about 52,000 liters. Which is great, because, I mean, hopefully we have enough to fertilize that entire field. And I think I know how I'm going to do it. But the piece of equipment is really expensive. So we need to get some milk sold. We got a whole bunch stored up here. Oh. There we go. Let's just check to see who's buying milk at the highest price. We got 35,000 liters of milk sitting there, so we got... Oh, the bakery is actually buying it for the highest price, but I feel like I'm gonna, like, max those places out. So I'm just gonna go over to the Johnson's Farmers Market like we have been. Make a bunch of money, and then we gotta load up this flatbed with the big rig and head over to the dealership, and I'll show you guys the piece of machinery that I'm planning to use to help us out with fertilizing that giant field. Okay, this should be the final trip over to the Johnson's Farmers Market real quick. We should probably have about 4,000 liters. Yep, perfect. I've lost count. I think I've maybe taken 5 or 6 trips. I don't know, but we're sitting at over $120,000 up there in the top right if you go ahead and take a look. And this one should probably bring us, I'm gonna guess, maybe $6,000 or $7,000. I'm getting about 17,000 and some change with each tank full. Oh, excuse me. Whoa! Jeez! Daggum! Watch where you're going. There we go. You can see all my tire tracks that I've made with all my trips that I've taken coming over here. This is actually way more money than I thought we were going to get, so let's just see what we're going to have for the final tally here. 131,000. Oh, we got $9,000, so a little bit more than I was expecting. Cool. Now let's go back down to the farm, get the flatbed loaded up, and we need to go over to the dealership and pick up a piece of machinery that we're pretty much going to be using all day today based on the size of that field. Oh man, I have so many plans for the cow farm coming up this year. I was getting really excited because I was kind of driving around before I started talking to you guys, and I think in this area right here where these trees are, over the winter, I'm going to take these trees out and start putting greenhouses right here. You know, give us a little bit more passive income. I think also I'm going to buy... Here, I'm going to buy this grass field over here. Eventually, not anytime soon, maybe a couple months or so. Buy this giant field, expand it into the field that way, and the field to the south of it, and just make a giant hay-producing field, because I'm still going to need to make a lot of hay for my cows. I don't want to just, like, get rid of all of my room for grass growing, but I want to be making high-quality hay for them, you know? We want happy cows around here. Oh, also, I realized I made a mistake with this feed mixer. It's kind of difficult getting the silage from the fermenting silos into this, because I have to do it with a bucket, because it's so high up into this tank thing that I have to get into. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of this, let it make some TMR, do its thing, you know, get rid of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of the mobile TMR mixer things. I don't know, it looks like a truck. But I'm just kind of talking about plans right now. Nothing that's gonna happen on today's episode. Man, and this truck takes so long to start up. I feel like at some point we might need to trade this in and get some kind of newer model. I don't know. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. This Holmer slurry tank, dry-looking tractor thing. So this has the ability to hold slurry tanks and manure spreaders. So got a slurry tanker right here. You add a little distributor like this thing right there. Put that on the back. All of a sudden you're putting slurry in the ground. And we got a manure spreader right here. Got an 18-meter working width. That's pretty good. That should help a lot, right? But just to rent this alone is $20,000. Okay, so that you see why I needed to go sell all the milk now. Alright, so let's go ahead and lease this. We'll get the manure spreader as well. That's $1,700. Alright. We're gonna need this. Okay, yep. That's $2,500. And then how much is this? Probably about the same. $2,200. Perfect. Okay, so $26,000 total. Let's see if this will fit on the flatbed. Oh man, this is huge. I'm probably gonna need to take 2 trips. I need a spotter. Gosh, this thing is gigantic. Here you go, you're good. Keep going. Keep going, bring it all the way up to the deck there. Yeah, there we go, just for some equal weight distribution, huh? Oh, go ahead and shut it off, though. Alright, well, I guess, I'm gonna get this part, the manure spreader, delivered over to the farm, and then come back and get the slurry spreader. Alright, here we go. Got everything back over to the farm now. Actually, I guess I could probably just unload it right here, because that's where the slurry would come off. Okay. I'm gonna get this filled up with slurry. I guess I could start with either one, manure or slurry, but I don't feel like unhooking all of this and hooking up the manure spreader thing again, so let's just see how well this works, I guess. $21,000 liters. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of trips. I'm thinking we could just go ahead and start with a lap around the headland. That's probably going to take a good amount. I don't want to waste any. Get over as far as we can. There we go. Go ahead and put it down. Oh, okay, we're applying. Okay. Oh, that's gross. You can kind of see, like, the green tint it gives the ground. Oh, man. Okay, so... And that's 2 tankfuls right there. And I haven't even finished 1 lap of the headland. I might be starting to regret making such a huge field. I know my cows are going to need it, but... Man, this is a lot, for sure. But it's all learning experience. You know, I'm learning that I am needing more cows and more slurry and just more everything. Thankfully, I have this giant tractor slurry spreader thing. This is going to be my 3rd load, so this should be, what, 63,000 liters total taken? Which is fine because, I mean, this thing is at... Oh, okay. So yeah, we're running low pretty quick. So we got 1 more tank full and just a little bit more. Thankfully, I still have about 50,000 liters over in that other cow barn. Oops, sorry, truck. I'm kind of thinking about my plan here. I don't know if I'm going to have enough slurry to do the entire field or a complete application of fertilizer. So probably what I will do is, when I run out of slurry, just get what I didn't reach with the solid manure. I'm kind of just trying to get different plans together here because I don't know how this is going to turn out. Part of me feels like we might have enough slurry. The other part is telling me like we sure as heck don't. Let me get all situated and set up right here. And get back to putting some smelly stuff in the ground. There we go. Okay, well, I've kind of had some time to think about what I want to do here, and as we're running out of slurry, we're going to have about 6,000 more liters left over in the last cow barn there. So definitely not enough to do the entire field. So, oh, can I even get the last little bit right there? No? Okay, cool. Okay, so we just got the last little bit of slurry put into the tank there. And if we look at the map, it's actually pretty confusing. So the lighter blue was where fields were previously, and all the darker green was where there was grass. So the grass gave it half of a fertilization state already. So I'm thinking we go ahead and get these 2 stripes over here finished up. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough for that. But just then what we're going to do on these lighter blue areas that used to be old fields that I made into one giant field, we're going to go over that part with the manure. That actually sounds like a way better plan because I didn't have enough slurry to do the entire field, and I'm pretty sure I had less manure than I did slurry. Alright, looks like we can hold about 17,400 liters of some solid manure. Have to unfold this? Yeah? Okay, cool. Should I lower it? No. Alright, now I just need to figure out where those fields were. I think I'm sitting on one right now. And it says it has an 18-meter spread on it. I have no idea how far that is. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty close to guessing right there. Alright, so I might cut this into a little time lapse for you guys. That is pretty gross. But, gotta get done. Okay, so I got that field pretty much done. I know there's that stripe there that's a little skinnier than the spread of the manure spreader, but I don't want to waste any manure. So I'd rather get started on the other spots that I need to take care of first, like this. You can see like this darker spot in this field right here. This used to be the old potato field, I'm pretty sure. We can just go ahead and get this taken care of really quick as well. And then if I have any left over from getting these fields fully fertilized, then I'll go back and get all the little spots that I missed. We are quickly running out of manure. I think this next trip is going to be my final trip of picking up some manure. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this whole little corner right here, but something is better than nothing, right? This has been a crazy long journey of trying to fertilize these fields, but, you know, hey, that's agriculture, right? My plan for this episode was to get this field fertilized and then to get to planting. Fertilizing by itself is taking me like 2 hours. So I think planting is probably going to take me just as long. But I for sure want to get the field fertilized as much as we can because our cows deserve some quality food. We're putting in a whole lot of work for them, but they're returning the favor by, you know, producing all the milk and getting us a whole bunch of money. We made close to $100,000 on milk today alone. You know what? If these guys are going to keep making me money like that, I think I can put in some work to make them some good food. Go ahead and grab the last little bit here. Oh, okay, cool. There's about 13,000 liters, and I think there's a few thousand liters just over here in this one. I don't think it gets a whole lot. But I'll take it. Whatever's left, I'll take it. Cool, yep, there we go. Alright, you guys get to eating some food, because I need some more manure. Alright, I'm just going to kind of start, like, right here. And go until I run out, pretty much. Oh, cool, I did have enough to get this patch over here fertilized. Dump all this out right here. And there we go. Cool, I got still a little bit tiny more I could dump out. And there we go. Okay, cool. We've officially used all of our manure and our slurry. So if we want to look at the map really quick. It's pretty fertilized. Look at that. That's going to be a pretty nice crop for us to do. You can see there's little patches and stuff like that that I missed. And this little strip right here isn't fertilized at all. But that's okay. This is a giant field that's going to be producing a lot. So I think now all there is to do is pretty much just get all of this returned back over to the dealership. I'm not going to clean it off for them. They can go ahead and keep my deposit and clean it off for me. Not super exciting on today's episode, but there was a whole lot of work to be done. Typically when there's a lot of like grinding to do, there's not really a whole lot that happens in the episode itself. But these are necessary things to keep a cow farm running. I've been so busy recently, I haven't even been able to buy any more cows. Go ahead and get that put right there. Alright, I want the biggest one. How much is the biggest one? That's 15 meters, 12 meters. 8 meters. That's 15 meters right there. How much is it to rent? And how much horsepower does it need? 300? Be 10 grand to rent? Yep, we need it. Okay, cool. And then let's go ahead and buy a bunch of seeds as well. Alright, spent $13,000 in seeds. Now we just need to get all this back over to the farm. As always. And get back to planting, huh? I'm just gonna take the tractor with the giant seeder back over to the farm by itself. There we go. Get loaded up here. Alrighty. Oh, getting a little swirly there. I need to turn it on. Right? Yeah, there we go. Sweet! Alright, here we go. Here goes our second crop of wheat going into the ground, guys. Here comes year number 2. This is really exciting. This is gonna be a huge, huge harvest. Working the field kind of just like one pass takes me about an hour, hour and a half, so got a whole lot of work in store for us because we are going to need to spray it again with when it grows weeds. And then we're going to have to do a whole huge harvest. I was just saying. But thankfully we didn't have to spend any money on fertilizer because we've been spending all of our money on cows. Go ahead and get that lifted up. And they've been providing all of our fertilizer. It wasn't quite enough. We were just shy of being able to fertilize the entire field, as there were some patchy spots, as we saw. Oh, we missed that spot. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna... I got this huge field. I'm not gonna go back for one tiny little spot. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate y'all hanging out, watching this one, doing a little bit of field work and prep with me today. I had a whole lot of fun making this one. I know I say that at the end of every one, but I have a whole lot of fun always playing Farm Sim. If you don't have fun playing the game you're playing, you shouldn't be playing it. Play something else, right? But yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Really appreciate y'all watching. We got a whole lot of work to do still on the farm here. But we're getting... Oh, geez, I can't see anything. But we're getting steps accomplished one day at a time, right? So, as always, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments below. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and... say goodbye here. I'll see you guys in the next one.